Welcome back to Robot Reviews, everyone. I'm your host, Ryan, and I'm a loud-ass motherfucker, in case y'all didn't know. And for those of you who watch me all the time, you definitely knew that already. So, today, we're going to be looking at another 2-pack from Neca, specifically the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990 movie. Yeah, you know, the movie I don't get in trouble for playing in the background, because apparently I can't play the 2007 one, that's for sure. If you know, you know. Last Saturday, when I tried to go live, and didn't go so well, again, this time. I had it in landscape, so that wasn't the issue. The issue was this time is that I was playing the 2007 CGI spiritual sequel to this movie, and the other two, whatever. The spiritual sequel to the live action movies, the 2007 CGI one. Yeah, I was playing that in the background, and they blocked my stream, and it took me down. But this was part of the lot that I got from the review that I did on Sunday, so check that out. I just wanted to give a quick recap of what happened on Saturday. So if you're not interested and you just want to see this 2-pack, move forward. Fast forward to the next segment. I do segments now. I start off with the box and the cushion inside the box, and then I work my way into your mother, and then I go into measurements, paint and details, articulation, accessories, action poses. I was kidding about your mother, or was I? And then I do a music video towards the end. Okay, so if you're not interested in this recap, move on. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys what I got taken down, because in that live review, I wasn't just smoking weed and talking to you guys in my room, showing you my face or anything. I was also showing you some stuff that's coming up. Starting off with these two super shredders that came with the lot. Check out the review on Sunday, last Sunday, if you haven't seen it yet. I go over how much I paid for all of these together and all that. I essentially paid $43.60, $43.60, and $43.60 for each one of these items right here. I get into the schematics or the semantics, whatever. I get into the math in the review. Go check it out. And yeah, I wanted to just show you the super shredders again, because I technically showed this already on Saturday and they took me down. So that, I got that, and then also well, you know, that there clearly. And then I wanted to shout out Donnie Anderson. Donnie Anderson, thank you so much. I met you on Facebook and you gave me a really good deal on this 2-pack here that we'll be reviewing next month. I don't have enough room on my schedule this month. I wanted to keep my Sundays to the movie Turtles, so this is going to be March. We'll be reviewing this in March. And, you know, it's not that crazy. You guys have seen this before. It's been out. But I will be the most recent review for this, most likely, that you'll have seen. That's how late to the game I am on this shit. But at least I have it now. And I can't wait to check out this shredder. Yeah, and what I'm going to do with that Leo, I don't know. I don't know. But thank you, Donnie Anderson. You gave me a really good deal. $90 for this. $90, not bad at all. And then shout out to Jesselyn Falk Scott and her mother, Mrs. Falk Scott. If that's how you say your last name, I don't know. I hope so. I hope I got it right this time again. This is the black, or the stealth, excuse me, the stealth version of the 4-in-1 4-pack of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from Hero Cross. The mini ones. The mini figure series, and this is really hard to get. There's only 500 of these made. Okay, 500 made. It's got a little bit of damage in the back, tiny bit, but it came like that. It wasn't like it happened in shipping or anything. It's just, that's how it was. She showed pictures. I knew ahead of time, and I was okay with it. Not really a bad deal for $1.50. I paid $1.50 for this. That's how much she wanted. This is way more than $1.50 on eBay and fucking. Forget it. If you find it on eBay, you can't even find this anymore. Anyway, so thank you again to you, Jesselyn, and your mother. Your mother! Seriously, you guys are awesome. You went to bat for me against the U.S. Postal Service. They lit a fire under the U.S. Postal Service and turned them into bitches. They bitched out the U.S. Postal Service. They made them call me. They were calling. They didn't make them. It's just all of a sudden they're calling me and letting me know to come downstairs, or letting me know when they'll be outside. The U.S. Postal Service is giving me a call. They're actually calling me back. It's insanity. I know. Anyway, I also showed this Vegeta, which I've had actually since last year, since like last summer. Whenever it came out from Premium Bandai, I've had it. I just haven't showed it to you guys, and I was waiting to show it because I was going to do a review on it with the Majin Vegeta, the Premium Bandai exclusive Majin Vegeta, which I also got, but I'm not even going to show that to you guys now because I'm not opening it. So if you saw it in the live review when you did, you're lucky because I ain't opening it. I'm crazy if I thought I was opening it, but I will open this one. So we will do a review on Vegeta eventually. And I think that is it. Oh yeah, wait, no. No, that's it. That's it. Oh wait, no, I did got one more thing to show you. I got one more thing, yo. Burlington, found this at Burlington. I also showed this in the live review from all my Jurassic Park people. We're gonna be looking at this probably, if we look at it this month, I don't know when. It's gonna be on a Saturday. I try to keep the Saturdays to non-TMNT related reviews, but we will be looking at it. And it makes noise. It's louder than me. Holy shit. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. I'm pretty loud. All right, so yeah, that's it for this segment. Let's get into the actual figure. Alrighty, so this is the box, well, pricing, box, and then cushion segment, okay? If you fast forwarded to this, it's because you didn't want to hear me yapping about the recap. So, here's the box. Here's how they look inside the box. We got them in the cushion there with twist ties, good signs. Tape on the twist tie, or tape on the weapons, excuse me, tape on the accessories. So that's good signs. You know, they got their protective shield thing on there. Yeah, there are no knockoff versions of the 2-packs, just so you know. So yeah, here's how the front of the box looks. Here's how one of the sides look, because, you know, Raph is on this side. So they put his side image there. And then Casey's on this side, so they put his side image there. Body shot and close up. And then on the back of the box here, we got the description of Casey Jones and Raphael in disguise. And some cool images. You know, a little history lesson. Originally, the 4 brothers came out in a 4-pack from San Diego Comic-Con back in 2018. And they were the only way you can get these figures. This figure didn't even exist yet, this variant. And these 2-packs were exclusives only to Walmart 2 years later, in 2020, right? Yeah, because the 4-pack came out in 2018, and everybody was like, oh my god, and the knockoffs started coming out. And then Neca was like, all right, fine, we're going to make 2-packs of these. 2020, yep. There's all the people who created it. Shout out to everybody there. Thank you for making these. And yeah, that's the box right there, basically. You want to see the top of the box too? There you go. There's the top of the box. Oh yeah, box lovers. Yeah, so these were exclusives only to Walmart, and it was pretty hard to get these. It was pretty hard to get these. They were flipping these like crazy on eBay, left and right. They still are, but like from the very beginning, you know. So now we're gonna open it. You've seen the box. It's time to open it. It's time to open this motherfucker. Just take him right out. We don't need that box anymore. Alright. There they are inside the cushion. A better closer up view without any reflection. This is how they look inside the cushion before they're taken out. For anyone who gives a shit about this shit, yo. I don't know. Everybody's different. Some people don't care. Some people are like, I want to see how it looks before you take it out. It helps them figure out things. If it's been tampered with before, or if it's a knockoff, or if it's your mother, you know, whatever. That last one made no sense. I just wanted to say your mother. I'm on that phrase lately. Thanks, queens. I say all the queens now. It's not just you. Everybody be saying it, but especially you, queen. Queen, you say it the most. Gothfly. Yeah. All right. So that's it for the cushion. That's it for the box. Let's move into the next segment, which will be me measuring these bad boys. Let's go to the measurement segment. I'll see you there. Okay. Measuring time. You skipped that recap to go straight to measuring. I'm gonna give you the recap anyway. So what you skipped over was blah, 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 blah. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Let's get to measuring. Raph is the same height that he was last Sunday. Under 7 inches tall. Just a little under 7 inches tall. And Casey's a little under 8 inches tall. I know you can't see that. They're kind of close to the camera and the angle is deceiving. But yeah, he's a little under 8 inches. Or a lot over 7.5 inches. That's why I say a little under 8 inches tall for Casey. And then he's about a little slightly over 3 inches wide. So we'll just say 3 inches wide. And then we'll knock him over. And then we'll say about 3.5 inches wide, more or less, for Raph. Because he's wearing the freaking jacket. Really. That's why he's like that. Might be a little less. Sorry, Casey. See, Casey just fainted because he found out that he has some illegitimate children. What? Yep. And they weren't from April. So these are his illegitimate children, aka my best action Casey Jones and my best action Casey Jones head in a custom Space Ranger body from my custom Space Ranger Turtle review, which is like my most viewed review on customs. Like, you guys like my customs, but you really liked my freaking like TMNT customs in the Space Ranger outfits. Wow, the views speak for itself. So thank you guys, I really appreciate y'all. I hope I come out with customs that come even close to that kind of views. But yeah, check that review out if you haven't seen it yet. I go into a little more detail on Casey here, but yeah, these are the only other Caseys I have, and they are so short compared to this Casey. Look at that. They're fucking illegitimate children compared to him. Holy sheep shit. Why is it sheep shit? I don't know. I used to watch a lot of Cheech and Chong, and Cheech used to say that a lot. So, pothead, remember? Still a pothead. Always a toy collector, but still a pothead. So, I'm going to put the Casey kids there with their Casey dad there. And we're going to move over Raph here. Oh my God. We're not going to do anything. We're just going to knock them over. Fuck them, yo. Fuck them. Get them back here. Get them back here. Because they cannot hold. I mean, Casey can hold his weight. But. And that Casey can hold his weight. It's just a custom Casey. I'm having issues standing up. Alright. So. Let's get this Raph here. This Raph looks good, man. Can't wait to get into painting details. Let's put him next to the other Raph that I got last Sunday. Same height. I put that hat that he came with, that this Raph came with, I put that hat on him. But, you know, pretty much same height. In fact, with the hat, I'm willing to bet he's 7 inches. Let's see. He's a little over 7 inches. It looks like 7 inches in the camera, but with the hat, he's a little over 7 inches tall. Cool. So yeah, that's the two Raphs next to each other. They look good. Same height. And then we got, let's back up there, Mr. Raph. We got the undercover Raph from Super 7 here, and he's considerably shorter. Much shorter. Why are you looking down there? Look up here. Look at the camera, yo. Face front. And you see that? He's flashing you too. And he's not wearing his appropriate jacket. For some of you who have noticed already. Yeah, I like to do crazy shit, stupid shit. Just, you know, having fun. So I got him flashing you with the Neca Toon in Disguise jacket. Which is not this turtle. This is the Holothon Raph Neca Toon figure. And considerably shorter from the other ones. Look at this. Look how much shorter they are. Good Lord. That is a big difference in height. And that is a loud siren. Thank you. Thank you, police. We get it. Yes. You know how to use a siren. I apologize for this loud ass New York City background bullshit. But you know what? I'm in New York. What can you do? So, here is my actual turtle in disguise, Raphael. And he's wearing the Super 7 jacket. His jacket, I just switched the jackets around. Because I said, fuck it, why not? I did that a while ago. And, you know, much shorter definitely much shorter, but I like this jacket better than jacket. This was my favorite jacket until now. Now this is my favorite jacket. But they look good next to each other. I like it. He's so much shorter now compared to that. Good Lord. Good Lordy Lord. All right. That's it for comparisons. You'll see these turtles again on the spinning platform. Let's go check out the paint and detail. Yeah. All right. Let's focus on paint and details now. So if you're like me, when it comes to paint and details, the main thing that you care about here is fuck-ups. Like, is there any fuck-ups on the figure? Are there any, like, paint chips or like that? Well, on my original acquired Raphael here, the one from last Sunday, I noticed late in the game that there's, like, this white speckle above his right eye. Okay? I don't know if you guys can see that. I can, and it bothers me. Easily fixed, but I did notice it. This Raphael does not have that. So it's definitely like a QC issue for this Raphael, but it's not a big deal. I'm not bothered by it at all. I can fix that too. That's a very easy fix. All right, but for the purposes of the review, I am not going to be taking the jacket off because this figure is exactly the same figure underneath. Oh, time to flash you. Da da da. Yo, look at my turtle crotch. We meet again. Turtle crotches. We cannot escape them. So, the shading is all the same. The texture, all of it. It's the same figure underneath. So, I'm not taking off the jacket. Plus, it's a pain in the ass, I think. I don't want to do that. I like the way it looks right now. It makes my life easy. But, as far as everything else goes, the details are there. Look at that. Look at his face. And the backpack looks really good. It's not real fabric. It's plastic, but it's okay. Doesn't need to be. It looks good. Looks good on him. Probably could be taken off. Not going to, but it probably could be. And the fabric of the jacket is just really nice. Really nice material. It's definitely my new favorite jacket since the Super 7 jacket. That's the Neca turtle wearing the Super 7 jacket, mind you. But yeah, since the Super 7 jacket, my new favorite jacket. What's going on under here? Alright, so that kind of annoys me. I want to get that, like, in the other strap there. There we go. I got OCD, yo. Make it look right. Can we get it all the way around? And it's just short enough to you can't go all the way around. That's okay. All right, so yeah, jacket is really nice. The material is really nice. The legs and the body in general, all the texture, all the paint details are exactly the same as the original Raphael that came with the 4 brothers in the 4-pack or Michelangelo in the 2-pack. So that is it. I will also show you paint and detail on his hat here. I should wait for accessories, but since it's out already, you know, his hat's got a bow on it, and it is painted very nicely. This is nice. This is real nice. It's got the hole back there for the headband tail. And yeah, that's it for Raph. Let's check out Casey Jones. Now, if I haven't said this already, I'm going to say it again in case I have. Casey Jones' face is fully sculpted under there. I've seen Facebook pictures of this mask removed and it being completely sculpted under there. Unfortunately, the paint job and the material they use to attach it, when you take the mask off, it doesn't look that great around the edges. So you're better off just getting the one, the 2-pack with April O'Neil. Just easier. But the details are there, man, and you can see his eyes in there. Yeah, you can see his eyes in there. It's really cool. You can see his mouth too, if you look hard enough. And the detail is there as far as the mold and the sculpt. This is a brand new figure for me. Technically, I haven't gotten this yet. So, you know, I like that they show the veins here. It's giving me vibes of the way they do the humans for the horror line, like Bubba, Leatherface. The way his skin looks, the way the veins look and the wrists look and all that. This is articulation. I'm doing articulation way ahead of time. I just wanted to look at the details under there. I like that they went ahead and painted the chest hair there. For those of y'all who love chest hair, I know y'all women love that chest hair. So many women are like, ew, no I don't. And so many women are like, oh my God, absolutely. So many guys are like, yo, that's nasty, bro. And then there's other guys that are like, yeah, I like it. All right, moving on. So the sweatpants here, although, you know, I think they're sweatpants. Yeah, they're sweatpants. They could have been done a little, I don't know, they could have been sculpted a little better. I don't know. I guess they're all right. It's just they look weird. I'm articulating. This is not the articulation section, yo. Look at that, yo. Look at those sneakers. Why aren't the freaking sneaker laces white, yo? I feel like they got lazy. I gotta go watch the movie. Make sure his laces are black too. I like that they did the socks though. That's really cool. There is some paint shading there too. So there's definitely shading, which is good. Look at the back of there. Oh man, that looks really good. Yeah, I'm happy with this Casey Jones. The paint and details came in really good. There is slight fuck ups on the back here for the paint. But it's not that big of a deal, right? Like, who's going to be looking at that or caring about that? And for those of you who do care about that, look at that. Get over it. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So that's pretty much it for paint and details. There's not really much else to go over here on paint and details. So let's move over straight to our articulation so we can see how these guys move around. Let's see what they can do. I technically have Casey Jones articulated already because this is not a flat, completely flat platform here I'm dealing with. So there's kind of like an invisible hill. So I have to lean him forwards to get him to stand straight, as you can see, but just in this area, not as a figure, just because I don't have a level platform right now. I'm working on that. So yeah, let's articulate these guys. I mean, I already started with Casey, so let's just get into Casey here. His articulation is really good. Okay, off the bat, like I already articulated him a little bit earlier on in paint and details, so he doesn't really have that much of the first time articulation stiffness anymore. There is some of it still because I haven't gone through all the joints yet, but once you articulate them, they feel good. They feel smooth. And honestly, my focus here, hey, what's that? There's a black mark on there that came off. My focus here is just going to be making sure he's able to do the poses from the movie. For example, my personal favorite, 2 minutes for high sticking. Yeah, it looks like I'll be able to get him to do that pose realistically. Just got to do some posing with the wrist, figuring out all that. Oh, you can't see that. Sorry. Let me get him on his knees, yo. Get on your knees, motherfucker. Yeah, so I'm going to have him doing that pose for the music video. And since I already bend his knees, let's check out his knee articulation, which bended very easily. You know, there's not much first time stiffness here. There's a little bit, but it's not too, like, tight. That's as much as the ankle is going. The ankle rocker is non-existent. There is no ankle rocker. So just heads up. It's not going like that. It's only going up and down like this. Okay? No weird knee gap. Awesome. Don't you love that? I mean, it is a little awkward to look at, I guess a little bit, but not really. I would take this over the weird knee gaps that we get from Best Action. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, motherfucker? And let's look at Casey Crotchtown. A brand new figure. It's got hair in there. I don't know how. Maybe it's plastic string and it's just so light it looks like hair. I've seen that before. I don't know. So yeah, the knees and legs articulate really good. The paint is chipping a little bit as I turn it. I saw that fall off. That was paint. Where it chipped from, I don't know. Let me see. Not in his ass. Bend over booty. Hey, by the way, he does have butt cheeks. So, but I don't see him doing a lot of crazy articulation like that in the movie, so it's not a big deal. But he does have butt cheeks, like pant cheek butt cheeks. But they don't limit his articulation that much, like it's rubbery, so it still bends back. So that's good. But that looks kind of weird there. If you kick his leg up, he's got this big ass empty gap under his ass cheek. Weird. Booty! And yeah, that's going to be it for his leg articulation. He's got some torso articulation here. This is him bending over. What is it with me and getting Casey Jones to bend over here? What's going on here? I swear, it's not on purpose, yo. It's not on purpose. Let's do the head articulation. Let's check that out. Bring you a little. Hold on. Let's get this. Sorry for the shaky. It's still not back enough. Son of a bitch. All right. Let's look at his face. Let's look at his head. Yeah. That's pretty much it on the head there. Yeah, you can't really do much with the head. I mean, it's got range looking down. Looking up, not so much because of the hair. If the hair wasn't in the way or a little looser plastic, yeah, he would look up way more. Like up there. But this is as far up as he's going because of his hair, and that's as far down as he's going. Okay. You can get some angles here. A little more onto the right side than to the left. And yeah, that is Casey Jones articulated. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on Raph here because, as I said before, Raph is the same figure. He's literally the same Raph as that Raph. Okay, the one begging for change right now in the background. Please, sir. Spare any change. Change. Yeah, that's not funny, yo. People really need money, yo. I'm just doing that because I need to figure out something to do with his hat. So I said, fuck it. He's going to be begging for money. That's what Raph does now. It's got the first time stiffness, so that's good. But also, you know, you got to work through it. Yeah, this figure articulates exactly the same way. The jacket is not really limiting any articulation whatsoever. I'm going to double check on the arms now. I would be careful on the arms though, bending the arms, because when you're bending the arms, you're kind of like pulling the material. So you don't want to pull that from the seams. If you pull too hard, you might break the jacket. Also for this too, this doesn't look like it was sewn that strongly on, so just be careful with the amount of pressure that you're putting on the jacket when you're articulating the arms. Be very careful. Oh yeah, first time turning. Jesus, first time articulating. Tightness like your mother. All right. Yeah. Articulation is exactly the same for Raphael. Alrighty. I will say this though, this isn't part of articulation, but the tail band here for the back looks a little different molded from that one. I think it's because of the jacket. Could be just me, but just saying. It's not part of articulation, but I wanted to bring it up, yo. Yeah, it's the same exact figure. All right, so now we're gonna check out the accessories. Are you excited? I know you probably aren't, but let's check them out anyway. You fast forwarded to this spot is because you care about accessories. So, yeah, we're looking at Casey Jones accessories towards the bottom here. And then in the middle, we have Casey Jones hands, and we have Raphael in Disguise hands. And then towards the top, we got Raphael in Disguise accessories. So we'll work our way from the bottom all the way up to the top. Let's look at these awesome hockey weapons. This is definitely the one he was holding. Casey Jones was holding this in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990 movie when he, came out of nowhere to save the three brothers, and Raph was knocked out, and he's in freaking April O'Neil's arms. He's like, whoa, who is the babe? Who the hell is that? Wayne Gretzky on steroids? And, you know, he's just going like this with the thing. Yeah? No, maybe. Anyway, this is what he was holding. It's freaking awesome. It looks really good. And it's not real bands, but it feels like it. I can't really tell. It's awesome, though. Looks really good. I love it. I love it. And it's huge. It's fucking huge. And then we have the one he was holding when he got into it with Raph for the first time. My personal favorite. 2 minutes for high sticking. This is that one. This is that one. Looks good. Looks good. And then we have cricket. You gotta know what a crumpet is to understand cricket. And then he teaches him by smacking him in the face with this hardcore. I can't see. There we go. Had to brighten up the screen again. This is pretty good though. And then we have the golf club here, but I gotta be honest, I'm scared to hold this thing. It's very flimsy, very floppy, like the plastic they used, and it's not straight. I'm gonna have to do a blow dry technique on it, and even with that I gotta be careful because this thing is just gonna flop right away. Like, this could be broken very easily. Very, very easily. So be careful holding this, articulating with it. Just be careful with it. It could definitely be broken easy. The golf club. And then we have the two Seiko backs, or whatever the fuck they're called. I forget. Tell me, you didn't pay money for this. And he blocks one and he gets hit by another. They look good. They look a good, man. I like it. That's it for those. And then we have the bag here that will hold the accessories. It's a real bag. It will hold them. It better. Not bad, not bad. I mean, it looks like a bag. It's decent. You can put all accessories inside. I don't think he puts the golf club in there, but he probably would add it because he does like, see, but I'm already getting scared putting that in there because it's going to snap. So we're going to leave the golf club out and put everything else, because everything else I'm not worried about. This hockey stick, this big one, is ridiculous to put in here. Like, that just looks ridiculous, so that's not going in there. He's going to be holding that all the time. That doesn't look too weird, too bad, but honestly, it's going to be these three in here. Realistically, oh, it went dark again, but I think that's the middle of the screen. I think. Okay, so now we're going to look at the different hands. So Casey Jones has these gripping hands that are like, they alright. They alright, you know, like there's nothing too crazy about them. This freaking bleeding here, so that's not fun, right? But let's say you're like, oh, these gripping hands suck, right? Because these are what these are. These are gripping hands to hold the accessories. Well, don't worry about it, because you get two more for some reason. I don't know why, but you get two sets of gripping hands. The same freaking hands. Maybe they just look a little better, but at least these don't have that black bleeding on it. Just a little clipping there, I think. I could take care of that, though. I could fix that. And then we have the open palm and pointing hands. These probably are the best hands. They came out the best. Bring it. Bring it. A little Primatine might help you out there. You know, how come they never came out with a Tatsu figure? What's up with that? They still haven't done that. Alright, we're moving into Raph here. So Raph's got these two open palms, just like the one from last Sunday. Check it out if you haven't seen it. And the pointy ones, just like last Sunday. Check it out if you haven't seen it. And then we got the two headbands here. We got the hat with the hole in the back to put the tail, the headband. We have the pizza slice, which honestly looks a lot more like, this pizza slice is legitimate, but it resembles the knockoff ones that I was looking at last Sunday versus the legitimate ones I was looking at last Sunday. Like, you know, that just looks a lot more like the knockoff one. And then we have the two size. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it for accessories. Let's go check these guys out in some poses and see what I came up with. Okay, this is what I came up with. Nothing too fancy. You know, it was difficult for me to figure out what I was going to do for the final action pose segment, but I just came up with the first ones that came to my head. So I got Casey in the, you know, 2 minutes for high sticking pose. Let me just show you from back here. Just do a little turn. Look at that. Look how good he looks. He looks like he came right out of the freaking movie. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. The detail, the paint, the sculpt, the articulation is great too. Absolutely 100%. I could definitely recommend these figures 100%. The legit ones, mind you, I don't know if there are actual knockoffs of these yet, but I know there are no knockoff versions of the 2-packs. But there are singles of these, I believe, by now, so be careful. Right here we got Raph in the focus, man. So this pose is when he does, like when he's scaring the shit out of some teenagers and they jump over a brick wall into Central Park. Yeah, that's not how that works in the city. That they wouldn't have ended up where they were, jumping over that wall like that. But whatever. It's all good. It's a movie. It doesn't need to be real so much. I mean, the fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in there. Is that so real? I wish. But yeah, look at this. Look at this pose he's in. Like, the face is definitely a little more creepier than the face from the movie. Because the movie, his mouth is closed. He looks a little more calmer. This one, he looks like he's about to fuck somebody up. I would run if I saw this in the middle of the night in front of Central Park. Probably not. Probably not. I'd probably just go up to him and be like, can I get a selfie? I love turtles. And the asshole would beat the shit out of me because like, I ain't no fucking turtle, yo. I ain't your poppy. Quit calling me poppy. You ever saw that Cops episode? Again with the poppy? Freaking, so yeah. Oh, you know, the other thing I wanted to bring up on this jacket. There is a pattern inside this jacket. I noticed it as a kid, but I never really paid attention to it that much. And then, you know, pausing in the movie, looking for poses or ideas for poses, I saw the pattern again, and it's actually like a polo man on a horse, like racing a horse. It's not the polo outfit itself. It's not like the polo logo, but it would have been dope if they put the original logo in here, the pattern or whatever. That would have been a great attention to detail. But, you know, maybe it was a licensing thing. Who fucking knows? There's always somebody going for a copyright issue now. I know from experience recently. Alright, so now we got this cool thing I did here with the Raph from last Sunday. This is the legit Neca Raph. And what I did with him was customize his hands to hold the size. Look at that. So if you saw the music video from last Sunday, you know, besides me doing some really fucked up shit to the knockoffs towards the end of the music video, check it out if you haven't seen it yet. It's a doozy. I'm just fucking around. I have a dark sense of humor, so it's all good. I love those figures. But anyway, I decided to put him in there, and if anybody noticed it, they saw a quick glimpse of him holding them like this, and I'm sure there was a lot of people going, wait a minute, wait, how'd you do that? How the fuck did you get him to hold it? He doesn't have hands like that. What hands are those? Are those exclusives? No, these are your mother's hands. No, I made these. I customized these. So basically what I did was I took an X-Acto blade and I just slid it right through the crevice here. Hold on. Let me show you another hand for an example. So I took this hand. This is the same exact hand. And I took the... Where's the X-Acto blade? what did I do with the X-Acto blade? Here. With the X-Acto blade, and I went right there. Can you see that? Yeah. Let me do it like this. Hold on. I went like this, and I put pressure. Be careful. I repeat, if you're doing what I'm doing right now, please be careful. Do not cut yourself. Be careful when using an X-Acto blade. Be careful when you're doing what I'm doing with customs. If you cut yourself doing what I'm doing with customs, it's because you weren't listening to me when I said be careful with the fucking X-Acto blade. Okay? There is your fucking disclaimer. X-Acto blade equal danger. Blood. Cuts. Not fun times, okay? But if you do this, be careful when you're doing it. And I pressured all the way in there. Sorry about the fuzzy. There we go. I pressured all the way in there like that until it came out the other side. That's what she said, right? Then I took it out. That's what she said too. And I got like this is a pen, but I got like one of those stencil pencils, and I just shoved it all the way through the hole as much as I could. I had to get a lot of the extra excess out because there was excess coming out the underneath. I'm using the knockoff size inside the hands right now. The reason why I'm using the knockoff size is because while attempting to do this custom, my dumbass decided to use the fucking actual size that come with the 2-pack Raph and Mikey. And this one snapped. Hold on, let me show you. This one snapped. I had to crazy glue it back together. I'm not proud of myself. I'm an idiot, okay? I'm a fucking idiot. The hole wasn't finished yet, and I'm pressuring it in there and not realizing that these are not meant for that kind of pressure, and it just snapped off. This one's okay. This one didn't snap. But to avoid any issues, I didn't want to do any of that. And it kind of sucks because I want you to see something. The 2-pack one from Raph and Mikey actually looks better than the 2-pack Casey Jones and Raph side. The 2-pack Mikey and Raph is on the left. The 2-pack Casey and Jones is on the right. In my opinion, the one on the left is just better looking. It's more realistic. It's a little thinner. It's got a little more detail. I don't know. I just like it better. The right one isn't too bad. But if you compare them to each other, I'll take the left one any day. And I fucked up the left one's other one. Like the set. Like now that one of them of the set is fucked up, basically. I got one that's good and one that's fucked up. Sorry for the fuzzy. Fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy. Yeah, that sucks. But that's what you get when you're customizing. You don't know what the fuck you're doing and you're just winging it. But that's how I did that for the hands. Be careful if you decide to do that. I can't give you enough disclaimers. There you go. That's it for this review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to show you some fun stuff in the music video. I hope you enjoy that too. I can definitely recommend these figures. The Neca 2-packs have been so enjoyable. I have not had one bad experience with the 2-packs yet. Like to date, best fucking experience so far, man. Like I'm really happy. Oh, I can give you another update too. Look what happened to the fucking knockoff Leo swords. Look at this sad fucking state of affairs. Knockoff Leo swords for the win, right? Or not. I don't even know what happened to the other edge of the blade or whatever. I don't care either. It's a fucking atrocity. It's atrocity. I'm not even going to try to glue them too. They're done for me. But for next Sunday, we're going to be looking at another 2-pack. And that 2-pack is going to be Splinter and Master Shredder. Can I get this out without any craziness? Yay. Okay, so yeah, this is what we're going to be looking at next Sunday. So stay tuned. This is the 2-pack that we will be looking at next Sunday. I've said that fucking 3 times now. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. This is going to be awesome though. I can't wait to open them up. I'm really excited. That bothers me that the mask is not lined up. I can't wait to open it so I can line it up right. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Check me out next weekend. I'm going to be doing something on Saturday. I don't know what yet, but it definitely won't be TMNT related. Sundays are my TMNT reviews. If you're interested in nothing but my TMNT reviews, check me out on Sundays. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. I've said this all again. I repeat myself a lot. Peace. Enjoy the music video.